Hello folks, welcome to a Walkie talkie. We're at a railway station and hopefully during my video the Oban train will come rushing through and give you some kind of exotic imagery. But anyway, we're going to be doing a double topic special like what we're more frequently seeing. And I'm going to do this chronologically backward. Washington. A guy comes into a governmental building frantically shooting. He kills two, and as he's getting taken away by the police, he shouts, "Free Palestine!" Right? To be honest, a lot of the general public have absolutely no scrawny idea what Free Palestine means. In a completely uneducational, unscientific manoeuvre, last week I asked people, what does Free Palestine mean? Not one had a firm answer. And it just seems to be the matter is, people are belting out phrases without actual knowledge of what it means and what it could have as implications. But anyway, just in the last 24 hours, our Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Glasgow had a strange visitor at a strange time. It was a young man came into the building when carrying a crossbow. That's our Oban train coming in now, so I'll let it rattle by before I go on much further. Oh, these lucky folk though, man. Oh, these lucky folk going to Oban. Damn it. But any old roads, right? 6:30 in the morning, this young man, no older than 30, comes to the Queen Elizabeth with a crossbow. Now, it's not been made any clearer, was this guy suffering mental health illnesses or whatever. We're going to do a wee lift ride as well. I don't know if this guy has had mental health breakdown, but I'll tell you one thing for sure: when people have mental health breakdowns, it's always from the evening through to the morning, and it's quite oftenly at weekends. Now, I can tell you, to be honest, mental health services shut down at 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and there generally is next to nothing at the weekends or evenings. You might have a CPN going round about 3 A&E units on the evenings and weekends to either get these people admitted or a temporary, temporary like kind of prescription just to get them over to the point where they can be seen by their doctor the next working day. But it's very, very worrying. There's nothing that, to be honest, nothing indicates he was a well person. Because when people are having mental health cracks, they are awake at silly o'clock in the morning, and they can have interesting plans with themselves, so to speak. The incident was actually dealt with extremely well by NHS and Police Scotland, so credit where it's due. And when the Queen Elizabeth was actually on lockdown, it was only on lockdown for a small amount of time, and then everything was back to normal, so kudos to all the above there. So yeah, the general thing I want to wrap up with is nobody should feel like going to work is going to leave him at risk of violence or death. People should be able to go about their daily duties as workers and get the tasks done without fear of assault, other forms of violence and death. That's all I can really say, so I think I've wrapped things up, so I'll catch you later. Bye bye.